Hello, and welcome to Zombies 101, How the Living Dead Can Help Explain the Living. So to preview, we are going to be discussing your one brain, the two hemispheres of that one brain, the three main parts of that one brain, which are the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem, as we can see located over here in this diagram. The cerebrum is the largest of the three main parts of your brain. The cerebrum has lots of wrinkles and folds on its surface called the cerebral cortex. Simple creatures such as frogs have smooth brains. And as we can see from this diagram, while this frog has two hemispheres similar to our own, its brain is largely smooth and unwrinkled compared to that of, say, the dog, who has a significant portion more of wrinkles and folds in its own brain. That's because more advanced creatures, such as dogs, have a more wrinkled surface. In very advanced creatures, like humans, the brain is covered with folds, as we can see in this diagram, and comparing it to the two, we can see which one has the more folds. But what does it mean? What's the point of all the folds? Well, the folds create more brain in the same amount of space. The smarter a creature is, the more folds and brains it will have in its head, which only makes it more delicious to zombies. So watch out, you human folk out there with your big folded wrinkly brains. So these folds and wrinkles are called sulci and gyrus. The sulci are the valleys down below, and the gyrus are the ridges up top. These help create division between four different lobes that are on each hemisphere. And the four different lobes are called the frontal lobe, the occipital lobe, the parietal lobe, and the temporal lobe. And as we can see here, you can also do this yourself. This is where the different lobes are located at. So become familiar with this. This is a good way to remember it for yourself for a test. Moving on, we're going to review that you've got one brain, two hemispheres, three main parts, four lobes, and the four lobes are called what? The frontal lobe, the temporal lobe, the occipital lobe, and the parietal lobe. And those four lobes are part of your cerebrum, with each lobe being separated by gyri and sulci. So next time, we're going to discuss the four lobes and their functions. So hang on to your brain until next time, kids, and keep surviving.